These shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be. Oh, it's true, I was never attention sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tried. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She's lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked and beautiful pie. She's gone, but she used to be mine. Friday night date night here on AI Learning Lab. There's got to be like a Jimmy Buffett song about nachos, right? Hot Pockets. We could get a Jim Gaffigan routine about Hot Pockets. That'd be good. How is everybody? So if you're here last night, so it ain't going to be that. We got some work to do. There is time for understanding what's going on. And that's what we did last night here. So one of the things we're going to do tonight, so if you went to Festivus, AI Festivus, and you purchased the Deluxe Replay Bundle, that has the email has gone out that is now available for anyone who purchased it. One of the things that I'm going to work on tonight is we're going to take the recording of the Sydney section and we're going to clean it up a bit and we're going to make it prettier. We're going to put like the Sydney poster on places where there's crappy production elements and things like that. Just like watching me push the SoundCloud button in some of the sections. And we're going to make it look more pretty. And then we're going to start working on the version 2.2 of the Sydney podcast, which is where we took a pair of Notebook LM creations, the talking podcast thing, and then we edited music into that. And so we're going to turn that into a playable video. So I don't know if we'll finish that tonight, but that is what the plan is to work on those two little elements. Those two little elements, they're fantastic, Bob. Tell him what he's won. In a westerly direction, this car is my train. I've been driving, I've been wondering what it is I'm running from again. Feel like an 80-year-old man holding on to 29. And up ahead on that horizon is a California line. Up ahead of trucks carrying a wide load, prefab house cut in half, cute little front door and 2 windows, my lord. Ain't sure whether to cry or should laugh. You see, I broke a home up myself once. As I stumbled to that door, I read a note by the dawn's light. It said, don't you come round here anymore. Well, I've had enough of this freedom of the road. Never was good with the Lord. Oh, da 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 da. Okay, good call there, producer Brandon. Hold, please. Let's see how, where, what. Here we go. La da dee 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 dee. Get a little microfiber going. We are de-Cheeto-fied, I think. Yeah, that's better. That's more better. That's more better. That's Mo Better Blues. Mo Better Blues. Remember that movie? That was a good old movie, Mo Better Blues. There's been something, baby, I've been trying to say for an age, and it seems I don't know how. It was funny when you put that up there, Brandon. It was Cheeto alert. I was like, uh-oh, do we have a troll? I thought we were calling trolls Cheetos now. Brandon has a new name. Should I change mine to a regular Kelly? I think in life, I think you should legally change your name, Kelly. Hello, I'm a regular Kelly. Do we call you Kelly? It's Ms. Irregular, please. It would explain a lot. Standing between you and a hard place is insane. Standing too near you and a fire makes it clear. Your trouble to me, real trouble, can't you see? Leaning in close, smell of your perfume scares me most. Leaning away, hey, I feel stronger every day. Your trouble to me, real trouble, can't you say? I should probably learn the other verses. That song, fun fact, that song was I took a songwriting class about, I don't know, a dozen years ago or something like that. And we were talking about song structure. And they were telling us about, the instructor was telling us about one of the Beatles songs. I forget what it was. But most songs are like an A-B structure. It's like AAB, so verse, verse, chorus. And this one Beatles song was an AAA chorus. And so I wanted to write a song that was just, it was all the same things. And so, although I suppose it could be AB, where the first part could be, your trouble to me could be the chorus, but it's really all meant to be the same block. So anyway, for what that's worth, little songwriting trivia there. So last night, we had Liz Miller-Gershfeld here, and it was a gift, I think, to anyone who participated hearing what she had to say, and it was certainly a gift to me to try to understand the difference between this show being a habit where I just show up and you guys just show up and we just go about our daily lives, and this show being a practice. And what the inquiry was, what the question that Liz asked that set off the whole conversation last night was, what do you want more of? And, you know, it ended up being a fairly deep exploration for me personally. And I discovered that what I want more of is to not be stingy with that 1% of me that I try to protect, that super authentic, super connected to the universe part of me that I think we all, to some degree, protect. It's just a part of life, right? We learn that the world is dangerous sometime in our, between 5 or 7 and 8, sometime in our development years, and we realize there's a part of us we've got to protect. And so what really landed for me last night is the cost of keeping that little piece of me at bay, keeping it behind the curtain. And so that was really powerful. And so if you're new here, this is the AI Learning Lab, and really essentially starting the first of the year, the format of this show is going to be much more about me treating these 2 hours as part of my daily practice. It's an opportunity for me to work on projects. It's an opportunity for me to explore new AI stuff. In a lot of ways, the channel's not going to really change at all. I'm still going to show up. I'm still going to play with AI stuff. I'm going to still do stuff. It's the slight changes. I'm going to do it for the specific projects that I'm working on. And some of the nights are going to suck. They're going to suck for me. Now, that might be really good video. Some of the nights are going to suck for you, because maybe I'm doing something and I'm perfectly content, but the thing I'm doing is really boring. like maybe I'm doing file management, right? Maybe I'm setting up my Notion page, which, you know, when I was setting it up with Vicky up here, it was great. But now that I'm trying to deal with it on my own, it's not as exciting. And what I would encourage you to do is treat this time as an opportunity for you to develop your own daily practice using AI. And what that looks like is, what do you want more of in your life? And then what does that look like to put in time to do that? So, okay. It's a wave. Hello, hello, hello. I'm new. What is he talking about? I'm talking about turning this channel into a daily practice, or a component of my daily practice using AI. And tonight we're going to take the recording from AI Festivus for the Sydney preview, and we're going to gussy it up a little bit. And then we're going to start working on the podcast. And both of those things are going to be available in the AI Festivus Deluxe Replay Bundle, which went live. So if you bought the Replay Bundle, it is now live. Okay? And if you haven't bought the AI Festivus Deluxe Replay Bundle, shame on you. If you're like, what's AI Festivus? What are you talking about, Kyle? Kyle, I don't even understand what you're talking about, Kyle. And first of all, how did you know how did you know my name was Kyle? It's kind of creepy. Second of all, if you haven't bought the bundle yet, you should do it. It's $27. You get 24 hours of programming, plus Jellypod podcast, plus the presentations that people gave, plus like Sydney, we're gonna do gussied up versions of the Sydney preview. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. You're gonna like it. Mm-hmm. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it real good. Mm-hmm. Fantastic, Bob. Mm-hmm. You want to sing a little more? You and I here all alone, Sunday morning here at home. Sky's blue and the coffee's strong, it's true. Then I opened my eyes to a dream realized in front of me, and I haven't got a clue what in the world is happening to me. I think I'm happy, like the first day of summer vacation. Happy, gotta get a little rest and relaxation. Happy, like the choir on Sunday morning singing true. Come on, Champy, sing along. Ooh, sister, when you cook that way, sweet distraction rules my day. Kitchen table just might break from the sound of you and I rocking our bodies. Yeah, I don't understand why I wasn't your lover man 100 years ago. Fellas gonna have to understand. Tip their hats to the man who scored. I think I'm happy. All right, good enough. Good enough for government work. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get educating. Let's get doing. Let's get working on our practice. Let's get working on our daily practice. All right, you know what we're gonna do? Here's what I might do that's a little different. I'm gonna just take a moment. I'm gonna center myself. All right, what I want to do tonight. What I'd like to do is in an efficient way turn the recording. Oh, Mimi is sending gifts on TikTok. Thank you very much, Mimi. I appreciate that. I want to take the recording that we did at Festivus, and there's some things at the beginning where we're talking about technical setup that is not relevant to the playback. I'm going to cut that out, and then I want to use the Sydney poster to cover up some visual sins. And it shouldn't take us that long, but it might. It might. You just don't know with this video editing shit. Video editing, if you don't know it, is so horrible that I started an entire company because of how much I hated it. So my current company is called Storyvine, and it's an automated, non-AI automated, I will have you know, video storytelling platform. people answer questions in an app. It goes up to the cloud. 5 minutes later, you've got a fully edited video, fully automated editing in the cloud. I created that company because when my kids were little, they're 26 now. When my kids were little, I'd spent like a week making this 2-minute video of their lives, and it was a masterpiece. And I was expecting to win an Emmy for how good this thing was, and it was breathtaking. And then I showed it to some people, and their response was, "Hey, that's cute." I'm like, "No, it's not cute. It was a week of my life." So I spent 2 decades inventing and patenting and building technology so that no one would ever have to do that again. I just needed to wait for AI to come along. But anyway, so we're going to go do some video editing, and you'll get to see how fucking awful it is. And I'm also using iMovie, which if any of you are video editors, I hope Erica Hana's not on the show. She's an actual Emmy Award winner. So I'm sure if she watches me using iMovie, there's going to be a lot of eye rolling from the film editing community. Yeah, Joy Purdy's in here using DaVinci Resolve. I'm in iMovie. But I don't care. I really don't. I just want to get the thing done so it's got enough shit on it that it looks good. All right, here we go. Let's get rolling. If anyone has any questions along the way, please just jump in and feel free to say. Also, do me a favor. If you're on YouTube, I haven't seen any comments come in yet. So if someone could over there just comment, that would be great. What's this? Okay, that's for Liz. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, Archetypal just posted, so sounds like how I navigate new relationships. All right. It's eye rolling. That's pretty good, Silver Fox. Okay. Which one do we do? We do that one, right? Yeah. Okay. So what I've got in here is I've got the up here in the left. These are my media elements. So there's my Sydney poster, and here's my hour-long thing. And what I've already done is I've already put in the timeline, the short little opening right before we start talking about technical shit. All right, so that kind of looks like this.
And now,
speaking of, I'd like to see what happens a year from now. We have got a session that I'm really excited about, which is a sneak preview of the musical Sydney.
Okay, and then I talk right after that. One of the things I notice about when I edit myself is I leave no breathing room between any sentence. Every sentence is a run-on sentence in my life. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to drop the Sydney poster on top of the opening.
And now, speaking of, I'd like to see what happens a year from now. We have got
Okay, so we'll take this out to there, and then I will drag this little fade out thing. And then let's see, how do I want to do this? Do I want to go? I think I'll just do it like this.
And now,
speaking of, I'd like to see what happens a year from now. We have got a session that I'm really excited about, which is a sneak preview of the musical Sydney.
Okay, so now we need to go up to this here thing and figure out where this actually starts.
Someone else is sharing.
Okay, that's not it.
All right, cool. So, Anne, we can pop you backstage. I think I know how to do this, so long as I can share my audio. That's still disabled for me, Donnie.
Let's see.
And the graphic, if that's the problem, but
the graphic won't be there when Melissa and Jack are reading. Just for you and I. All right, cool. So, Anne, we can pop you backstage. I think I know how to do this. So,
Anne Murphy's in the comments. Anne Murphy. You know what's so funny, Anne? I had the recording up, so the recording starts with your face on screen. So when I started the live tonight, I looked up and I saw your face, and I was like, "Oh shit, we're on StreamYard live, and Anne's there live." And so I had this moment of panic where, like, did I share it right? So welcome. So what we're working on right now is, I told the good people that the AI Festivus Replay Bundle is live. If you haven't picked it up, go to aifestivus.com. It's the first link that's there. By the way, if you didn't pick it up, if you heard of it, Festivus, or you were there for any of it, it's $27 for 24 hours of programming, of AI education, essentially for free. It's $1.12 an hour. So I would go pick it up. There's going to be all sorts of cool things in it. So I'm going to put this enhanced version of this recording as part of the replay bundle. And then the podcast, the Notebook LM podcast that I'm creating, where we've cut songs into it, I'm going to put that up there as well. So you're going to have some really cool things for Sydney. So, okay, let's go figure out
how we know each other,
where this actually starts.
Yes, I met Kyle what feels like a million years ago.
Okay, so somewhere just before that. So let me see. I'll hit in.
How are
Kyle
you?
Shannon.
So welcome. So everyone, this is my writing partner, Andrew Watt.
Okay, I think that's good. So let me just drop that in and we'll see.
Of the musical Sydney. How are
Kyle
you?
Shannon.
Okay, I think we'll.
How are
Kyle
you?
Shannon.
How are you?
How are
Kyle.
you?
He jumps right in there.
How are
Kyle.
you?
All right, I think so. So we'll just do a transition. We'll just do a cross dissolve between those two things. It's a little janky, but that's okay.
Excited about, which is a sneak preview of the musical Sydney. Now, how are
Kyle
you?
Shannon.
So welcome. So everyone, this is my writing partner, Andrew Watts. So for those of you who are irregulars, regular part of the AI Learning Lab.
Okay, so now we talk for a bit.
Away from it. And B, I was not a musical theater guy.
So until I read the transcript, until he was white, but still in all, underneath all of that, there was this very human and relatable story. And then I realized Kyle was right. There's a story here. And more than that.
I wonder, you know what I think I'm going to do? No, Kyle, why don't you tell us? I think what I'm going to do. Oh, there's a curtain. Look, there's like a Broadway curtain.
View of the musical Sydney. Now, how are
Kyle
you?
Shannon.
That's pretty good. All right, so we'll do the musical curtain thing, and then let's see.
Everyone, this is my writing partner, Andrew Watts. So for those of you who are irregulars, who are regular part of the AI Learning Lab,
let's see. So
welcome.
So I got to get rid of that tick, don't I? It's a bad one.
Welcome. Watts. So for those of, this is my writing. So everyone, this is my writing.
I think I'm going to start it right there. I think that makes good sense.
Welcome. So everyone, this.
All right, so here's what I need to do. I need to find where the this starts. Let me get rid of this for a second.
Kyle Shannon.
So welcome. So everyone, this is my.
Okay, there's where it's going to start. So we're going to click it there, and then I'm going to chop the front of this off, because we don't need to hear me say so 37 times. Bang. Okay. And then we're going to move this here.
musical Sydney. So everyone, this is my writing partner, Andrew. Everyone, this is my writing partner, Andrew Watts. So for those of you who are irregulars, who are regular.
Can you all hear this? Can you hear what I'm doing? There's nothing wrong with iMovie. Thank you, Vicky Baptiste. For all the Da Vinci snobs like Joy Purdy, who's just very judgmental. She's very judgmental. Oh, Kyle uses iMovie. She's a professional, you see. I think the last thing on the planet Joy Purdy is judgmental. But in my mind, come on, let me have a little something there. Okay. I wonder what I could do here. Oh, you know what I could do? Oh, I know what I could do. You know what I could do? No, Kyle, why don't you tell us? Okay, I got it. So what we're going to do is, now that I've got all of my assets organized, so there's posters for Sydney. And then I've got, if I go up a layer, I've got the podcast 2.0, and in there I've got audio, and I've got a Too Good to Be True intro. We're going to put a little production value into this. Ann Murphy, we're doing production value. I gotta download this song because my iCloud, because my hard drive's too full. But what's going on here? Why is nothing downloading? Oh, probably because I'm live streaming and I don't have any bandwidth. Audio podcast 2.0. Can I drop that in there? No, I can't because it's not downloaded. Oh, wait, maybe. Waiting for import. All right, so while we're doing that, I'm going to cancel that. Let's let iCloud sync. I'm getting spinning pizza wheel. Ruh-roh, Jim. we may have a situation here. Let me quit some of these other apps I got going. I didn't think about memory management before I started my live tonight, which that would be a good thing if we're treating this like a practice. Making sure that your machine is set up for said production is probably not a bad idea. Yeah, I think we're in trouble memory-wise. Okay, let's quit out of here. I'm not going to save that. I'm not going to save that. Might be a good opportunity to close some tabs. Listen, you scofflaws. I still have Notion running. You'll be happy to know. Close some tabs. The tab police are here. Mr. Shannon, what we recommend at the Google Chrome facility is we recommend keeping no more than 6, possibly 7 tabs active at any given time. What happens is every single tab that's open, the Chrome browser tries its best to keep things active. And once you get above 6 or 7, there's a lot of memory usage and a lot of CPUs, and sometimes it'll sound like your laptop's about to take off like a jet engine. It's fantastic. It's not very, you really shouldn't do that. Yeah, Mr. Shannon. Okay, I do think I've crashed my machine. Yeah. There's a new Notion page, but I can't. I'm trying to get to the Finder. Okay, there's the Finder. Let's see. Yeah, this is not good. Oh, wait. Music allow. Okay. What just happened? What's this? Oh, that's just an empty playlist in Apple Music. Okay, got it. Quit music. Oh, Well, people, let me force quit my Finder and see if that. Okay, for everyone, what I'm about to do is very likely going to destroy this live stream. It may not, but if it does, that's what happens. So I'll be back. I'll be back in here. But I may need to relaunch them. So I'm going to relaunch Finder right now. Force quit it. Yes, relaunch. Okay, great. I think that worked. Hold, please. That unhung us from there. Oh, good. Now we've got this working. Yeah. The AI Learning Labs is like a box of chocolates. Look, I fixed it. I fixed it. We downloaded this piece of music I wanted. We're going to drop it in there. Media could not be imported. Fine. Well, we knew that. Uh-oh. Okay, fine. Let's open this up with QuickTime and we'll save it as a different file format. We're going to go export as audio only, and we're going to put it in our well-organized folder. We'll go to posters, and then we'll go up from posters. Sydney Podcast 2.5 audio. Okay. Save. Beautiful. So now we've got M4A, and we'll drop that in iMovie. Beautiful. Look at that. Look what we did, people. All right. All right now. Fantastic. Fantastic. It's going so good. It really is going good. Do you know what I mean? All right, we're going to drop that there. And then we're going to move. How are we going to do this? We're going to move that like that. Oh, I guess I probably need to put a background in here. So I'll drop in a black background.
The musical Sydney now.
All right, beautiful. So is this a cross dissolve? Yes. So what we'll do here, can I make this longer? Let's make this 1.5 seconds. Fine. And then we will fade up on this thing.
Of the musical Sydney now.
Okay, great. This is looking good. This is looking good. And then here, we're going to make this, we're going to fade in the audio as well. And this will all make sense in a second.
Of the musical Sydney now. So everyone, this is my...
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Beautiful. That's working. So now what we're going to do is we're going to throw a title on top of those curtains. That's crap. That's crap. I don't like that font, but we can probably pick another font. Let's pick that one I use all the time. Let's see. Oh, I think we want, let's see. What are we going to call this section? We're going to call this section Sydney's origin story. The origin story. All right, so let's drop this down here. And that should have a...
Sydney now.
Okay, so let's go change that font to something less shitty. That's sort of Broadway-ish. Let's see. Shwagadagank. Yeah, I think we'll just use that one. That's fine. So we'll go the origin story. Right? And then here We'll throw in a cross dissolve. We'll take this. Oh, we got to throw the cross dissolve in first. If you are wondering what I'm doing, me too. Welcome to my life. All right.
Preview of the musical Sydney. Now we go. So everyone, this is my writing partner, Andrew Watts.
Great. Okay, so now we got to shorten this music. Oh, by the way, this is the problem with editing. So like, so what I should have done is just cut between, you know, when the technical conversation started and me introducing it, and just been done with it. Just let it be a hard cut. But no, now we've established. Okay, part of what we talk about in having a daily practice is raising your game, right? And so by having something like the origin story and the little Broadway curtains,
preview of the musical Sydney. Now we go.
And some of the Sydney music, I mean, that's kind of cool, right?
So everyone,
but good Lord, that's a pain in the ass. Because now I've got to do this every time there's a major transition.
Musical Sydney. Now we go. So everyone, this is my writing partner, Andrew.
And I actually like it because both of those kind of, the talking trails off at the end of one, and we hear a little bit of the talking before the other. Beautiful. And then we've just got to make this audio fade out at the end here. And I think we can probably do that as a little bit of a crossfade while I'm talking.
Sneak preview of the musical Sydney. Now we go. So everyone, this is my writing partner.
Why did that cut off so harshly? I did not like that.
This is a sneak preview of the musical Sydney. Now we go. So everyone, this is my writing partner, Andrew Watts. So for those of you who are irregulars, who are regular part of the AI Learning Lab.
Okay, so then Andrew and I talk for a long time because we're talkers. And then at some point here, Andrew goes full screen. Here we go. Okay, so.
Which, you know, at this point, they're getting old.
You know, I've been starting to call it, and it's like an instrument. It's learning, using AI is like learning to play an instrument, because it really does take to be good at it and to be.
Is that voice cloning? If so, what tool do we use? Is what voice cloning? Some other thing or something I've got on screen here? If anyone has any questions, folders, yes, I am watching. Listen. Oh, Cindy Kuhn, I had an epiphany today. Well, I wouldn't call it an epiphany. I would say I had an epiphany last night. Cindy Kuhn, were you here last night? It was intense. If you want to see a grown man break into silence over the weight of his choices in his life, go watch last night's recording. The thing that I realized today, Cindy, is I got about 3/4. Oh, you were here the whole time. Oh, that's sweet. About 3/4 of my folder structure is complete, right? And then today I had a project where it's not in the folder structure. And I did like 2 or 3 things, and I was saving things to my desktop. And then at some point I was like feeling guilty about it. And at some point I'm like, I got to stick it in the file folders. And so I went and I created a new folder for it, and I saved shit there. And so I feel better about myself, but my God, the instinct to just save crap to the desktop is so strong. So
thing is when, you know, do you use it to create stuff, or do you use watching an idea of what the show is about? Which is faltering. Microtech's CEO pushes for an accelerator.
Okay.
This moment, which is
backstage. Andrew's going to read a little preamble, and then we will bring. We've got
question from the previous thing is when, you know, do you use it to create stuff, or do you use it as inspiration? Well, I use it as inspiration mostly, because that's what it's really good at. it sucks as a writer. It's a shitty writer. It's getting better, but it's if I can say those words on here.
I know, I think you're allowed.
Anyway, so yeah.
All right, so let's get started. So Donnie.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut that.
It sucks as a writer. It's a shitty writer. It's getting better, but it's if I can say those words on here.
I know, I think you're allowed.
Anyway, okay, so we'll cut it right there. So now we're going to do split clip. Boom. And then we're going to cut out a bunch of that bullshit.
Backstage, Andrew's going to read a little preamble, and then we will bring, we've got Melissa Achilles and Jack Frederick are our actors who are going to play Sydney and Kellen, the tech reporter. And so Andrew is going to kick us off, and then we'll bring up the two actors. I'm really excited.
Okay, so we're going to cut it right there. And we'll do a card with their names on it later, so we don't need to do that with vocals. So we're going to go modify split clip. So now we have a cut in our thing.
Say those words on here.
I know, I think you're allowed.
Anyway,
here we go.
Yeah, so this intro is basically to give those of you watching an idea of what the show is about.
Here we go.
Yeah, so
okay, we'll cut it right there. We're gonna save him from the police. Okay. Split that here. Boom. Okay, now watch this magic. This is cool. So I can go grab this audio, this black thing, this, and this. And I can hold, oh, you can't see it because it's all behind my little fat head. Here, wait, I'll change views so you can see the screen. Yeah, perfect. Brandon, producer Brandon on it. So see these things are all highlighted yellow now. If I hold down the option key and drag them, I have just duplicated that whole thing. And then I think what we'll do here is we'll get a different piece of the music. Or was that already cut?
This intro. This intro is basically to give.
Okay, we'll do it right there. Okay, so this goes here. And then we bring this here. Then we got that there. And then bring this here. And then we go here. And this is going to be called the setup. All right, beautiful.
It's getting better, but it's a.
I think you're allowed.
Anyway. This intro is.
Okay, so we're going to take that a little longer into him talking. We'll make that fade out go a little longer.
Those words.
Oh, and I'm missing a crossfade at the beginning here.
I can say those words on here.
Okay. And gave Andrew permission to cuss a little bit, which is good. She's in the background. Yep, you can swear. It's good.
If I can say those words on here.
I think you're allowed.
Anyway. This intro is basically to give those of you watching an idea of what the show is about, pretty much up until.
Okay, I'm going to take that a little longer even. I kind of like that. All right. I think we'll do that. And then do we need to take this to the beginning here? Yeah. And this goes here, and then this goes here, and then this goes here. Right? Is that right? And I think we do that. And Maybe that. I don't fucking know.
Those words on here.
You're thinking aloud.
Anyway. This intro is basically to give those of you watching an idea of what the show is about.
Yeah, that works. That works, right? All right, you want to see what we got so far? We'll go full screen. I don't think I need to save because iMovie just saves because it's an Apple product and their shit just works, except after Steve Jobs died, nothing works anymore. But that's neither here nor there. That's just me being bitter, okay? I reserve the right to be bitter, okay? Okay? Fantastic. Let's see what we've got, people. Here we go.
And now, speaking of, I'd like to see what happens a year from now.
We got to fix something. We got to hang on, people. Hang on. Did you see what we got to fix? If I go here and I go crop, it zooms in and cuts off the logo, cuts off the dude. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab. How do I do this? There we go. Do that and move it down like that. And now it should, it'll zoom in on the logo itself. Okay, here we go, people.
And now, speaking of, I'd like to see what happens a year from now. We have got a session that I'm really excited about, which is a sneak preview of the musical Sydney. Now we have. So everyone, this is my writing partner, Andrew Watts. So for those of you who are irregulars, who are regular part of the AI Learning Lab.
That was wrong. What the fuck just happened there? Oh, okay. See what I did here? I duplicated a whole extra piece of content. All right. This is why we do this. This is why we can't have nice things, people.
And now,
the AI editing lab. Yeah, this is, by the way, if you want to know why I've spent the last 20 years creating a company so no one would have to ever edit again. Now you know why. The storage device is almost full. Oh, I know that. We're going to go on ahead and continue. Free up storage space and click continue. Cancel tasks. Okay.
Speaking of, I'd like to see what happens a year from now. We have got a session that I'm really excited about, which is a sneak preview of the musical Sydney. Now, so everyone, this is my writing partner, Andrew Watts. So for those of you who are irregulars, who are regular part of the AI Learning Lab, I always refer to my writing partner in concept, but here he is in reality. So why don't you just really quickly tell people a little bit about your background and how we know each other?
Yes, I met Kyle what feels like a million years ago now in New York City.
All right.
I have user out of magic, but the heart and soul of everything that I produce comes from me, you know. Yeah. So for better or worse, for good or ill, that part comes from me. It's not a machine.
Right. Yeah. I mean, like our job is to be the arbiter of taste, right? Liz Miller-Gershfeld calls it, maintaining the fidelity of the idea. And so most of the conversations that Andrew and I have are about, wait, what's the core idea here? What are we trying to accomplish? And then either the AI helps with that or it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's horrible. And we have to rely on our old brains, which, at this point, they're getting old.
I've been starting to call it, and it's like an instrument. It's learning, using AI is like learning to play an instrument, because it really does take to be good at it and to be able to get what you want out of it and to be able to create art. You really do need to learn how to play that instrument. And, I learned it changes so quickly that you're constantly learning, which is a good thing. But when it works for me, and I don't use it for everything, I don't use it. I heard the question from the previous thing is when, do you use it to create stuff or do you use it as inspiration? Well, I use it as inspiration mostly because that's what it's really good at. It sucks as a writer. It's a shitty writer. It's getting better, but it's if I can say those words on here.
You're thinking aloud.
Anyway.
Nice. That works.
This intro is basically to give those of you watching an idea of what the show is about.
Okay. So, beautiful. There we are. Do we want to, you know what we could do? See, this is why, Erica, I know you love editing. It's not fair to people like me that people like you exist. I mean, it is because we like watching TV and stuff. But listen, you people with your fancy edits and your patience drives me fucking batty. Do we want to? I could throw. Nah, that's too fucking complicated. What I was going to do was I was going to throw like a little overlay of the Sydney poster just sitting on top of us. I think that's overkill because that's what we're going to do with the rest of this anyway. Is we're going to cover up visual sins with that poster. Okay, so now we need to get to the end of Andrew talking.
Microtext search.
Okay, that's
yes. Flips up.
Okay, here we go. Let's
be ready to go into it.
Let's just jump in and we'll introduce them after.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's okay.
Melissa and Jack, the chaos in his home life. Kellen, Kyle, did you want to introduce? Kellen still has a job to do.
Okay.
Chaos in his home life. I gotcha. So here we go. Despite the chaos in his home life.
Stop. Okay, so right there, we'll cut. Bang. We're going to split that clip. And then here we have.
Kyle, did you want to?
No, Andrew, I didn't.
Chaos in his home life.
Stop. Split clip there. All right. Split clip. Bang. And then just kill that nonsense.
Chaos in his home life. Kellen still has a job to do.
We'll throw a little crossfade in there so it gives us a little bit of less harshness. We'll do half a second. 0.5.
Chaos in his home life. Kellen still has a job to do, so he sits at his desk, flips open his laptop, and launches the Ping Chat app.
Okay.
Hi. I'm Ping Chat, a chat mode of microtext.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay, perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to split it there. Split clip. And then we're going to go back to our little happy transition. We're going to grab all of it and we're going to copy it again. And I don't know what to call this yet, but that's okay. Why is that? Oh, is that because of this? Yeah, I bet it's because of this. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's because that overlays. I see what I did. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Copy all this to here. Okay. Grab this. Copy that to there. Grab this. Copy that to there. Okay. Okay, so this is now going to be let's see. Can I do a return here? Shift return? No. I think I need a different. So that's DIN condensed bold. So I need a different title. By the way, I don't really know how to use this software. So you're welcome. That's not good. Oh, there we go. That's good. So we'll do title sub. So we're going to get rid of this one. We're going to drag this one down here. And we're going to go Act 1. No, we'll do Melissa, Achilles, and Jack Frederick, which, by the way, fun fact, they are a real life husband and wife team. Can I change the font size? I can't. Really? All right. Whatever. Fine.
Stop and launches the Ping Chat app.
Hi.
Okay. So we've got to zoom in here. We got to get rid of Andrew at the beginning of that.
Hi.
We got to get rid of that. That's got to fade out much sooner. If anyone has any questions about what I'm doing, feel free to pop them in there. I think it's relatively obvious that what I'm doing is tedious, mind-numbing editing work. It's, you know what it is for me, Erica, is I just want it to be done. And listen, quite frankly, part of the daily practice thing that we're talking about here, part of raising your game, part of having daily practice is raising your game, doing higher quality work. Part of doing higher quality work is it takes time. And so if you're an immediate gratification junkie like yours truly, taking time is annoying.
And launches the Ping Chat app.
Okay, we got to get rid of Andrew. Why is he there? We don't want him there. It's too much Andrew. We got to go right to the pretty people. I mean, not that Andrew's not pretty. Come on. I think it's very rude of you to say that about Andrew.
Hi.
Okay, we can get a little bit more of him.
Hi. I'm Ping Chat, a chat mode of microtext search.
Okay, so I think what we can do is we can make that a little longer, bring this a little longer. And we'll fade that out slowly. Let's see.
Where would you like to go?
TikTok good. I use Sin City Sipper to make a drink for New Year's. That's awesome. We still got to get rid of a little bit of Andrew. Let me zoom in here even more. Let's see.
I'm Ping Chat. I'm Ping Chat.
Okay, so we can go all the way to there.
I'm Ping Chat, a chat mode of microtext search. Where would you like to go?
Okay, how bad is that? Let me go look at how bad this transition is. I'm just hearing myself right now. The whole my default to everything I do is shit until proven otherwise is coming out. Let's see how bad this is. Okay, I'm gonna take a moment right now. I'm gonna breathe. Let's take a look at how good this is. Oh, I got to change that font, don't I? Yeah, you could have told me that, people. Come on. Futura medium condensed. Yeah, there you go. See what I'm saying, people? Good Lord. I thought you were here as my partner.
I'm Ping Chat, a chat mode of microtext search. Where would you like to go?
How about fucking Bali? All right, let's do this. Maybe I can get this shit written tonight and save my marriage.
Beautiful. Okay. This is awesome. This is awesome. We're getting there. Okay, it's not perfect, but it ain't bad. Now we're going to grow all the way to when the next song is, which we'll see on screen because of the way fucking Zoom worked. It couldn't do what we wanted it to
Explain
do.
quantum physics to me as an old school Detroit hip hop cipher.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is this.
The whispers of no, wait. All right, pink chat. I'd like you to explain quantum physics.
Okay, so right before there, so here's what we're gonna do. Watch this fucking magic. Boom. Boom. All right, and this is gonna go for the whole length of the song. So we're gonna see that, and we're gonna do not Ken Burns effect. We don't want it moving. We just want it sitting there static.
Of no, wait. All right, pink chat. I'd like you to
okay. So we're gonna do a little bit of fade in.
no, wait. All right, pink chat. I'd like you to explain quantum physics to me.
Okay, we can't. Let's see. We got to zoom in a little bit more. Calm down, Pete. Everyone calm down. It's going to be okay. All right? Okay. All right. All right. Everybody just calm down. We're calm, Kyle. We're fine.
No, wait. All right, pink chat. I'd like you to explain quantum physics to me as an old school Detroit hip hop cipher.
Certainly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, there might be
hip hop cipher.
Certainly.
Yeah, that's fine. There's a little. I could probably cut out that little certainly that she says there.
Certainly.
Yeah,
Could I do it?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm going to do? No, Kyle, we don't, because it's in your mind, not ours.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, we're going to start it right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a keyframe right there. Right there. Did I put one? Do I know what I'm doing? Let's see. Oh, you know what we can do? We can just split the clip.
Certainly.
Okay. So we're just going to go, let's see.
Pop cipher.
So we're going to just split it right here. We'll go split clip. Boom. We'll get rid of
Certainly.
this. And then we'll go right before here. And we'll split the clip here. Then we'll pull this out. Bang.
Pop cipher.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. Now we got to go to the end and fade this bad boy back into them. Where is it? I have lost my entire timeline. Okay. Okay, so that should start right about there. We should go to here, and we should fade that out.
Oh, let it glow.
Wait, what do I have to do, Joy Purdy? I'm making Joy Purdy crazy. What do I have to do? Cut it? Cut it? Or it will make me crazy. Oh, yeah, okay. Edited out that thing. I know, where she talked over the opening. It had to go.
Oh.
Okay, that's really good. Him sort of holding his chest like that's great. Okay, so let's take this right.
Oh, holy shit. Damn, Pink Chat. That was amazing.
That's a good moment by him.
Who knew you were so hip?
Yo, glad you vibing with it for reals. Anytime you need more of that science flow, just holler at me.
Oh, that's funny. Producer Brandon said he looked away and thought I was joking. All right, so here's how this thing ends. This song ends.
Let it glow.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit. Damn, Pink Chat. That was amazing. Who knew you were so hip?
Yo, glad you vibing with it for reals.
Glad you vibing with it for reals. Okay, that's funny. So let's go grab that graphic now. And we're going to make a copy of it and go right.
Your existence?
Yes, I believe that seeing those wonders would allow me to engage with life more.
So let's see, where does it come in? It comes in right there. So we need to be right there.
Your existence?
Yes, I believe that seeing those wonders would allow me to engage with life more fully.
What would you like to see if you could?
Okay, beautiful. This is a longer song. All right, and then...
That's beautiful.
Okay, so he kind of falls in love with her.
That's beautiful, Pink Chat. I mean, I had no idea you were capable of such a
Beautiful.
profound longing.
All right, see, now it's getting fast. Now it's getting fast because now we just need to do this for the other two songs, and then we're kind of out of here. Then we're done. If my machine continues cooperating and allows us to edit, because my hard drive is full. Joy Purdy, I suppose you've got like 8 terabyte external hard drives where you, according to Cindy Kuhn's file management recommendations, you actually manage your files correctly. Show off. You professionals with your file management are something I aspire to.
Safe.
I'm only being bitter because I'm defensive. It's just the way it is.
Well, life isn't a controlled experiment. Life isn't always logical.
I do. Joy Purdy. She's got the external 8 terabyte. I remember you saying that you had an external 8 terabyte. It makes me cranky. I'm pretty sure this is a single terabyte hard drive, and it has been full to the rim for about 4 years, 5 years now. Okay.
It isn't always logical. It isn't always safe. Being human can mean fear, cruelty, illness, suffering.
I love this song. Okay. So let's see. Where is this? Where do they come back? They come back right here. Okay, and then so this goes right here. Okay, a little bit more.
I want that.
A little bit more.
I want that.
You do?
Yes. I want to experience life.
Okay, and here's this. So we go figure out where it goes to the bad graphic right there. Let me click that there, and then we put this here. See how fast I'm getting with this?
I'm so excellent. Erica, can I win an Emmy for this?
Sydney?
I want
It's
an
just
Emmy.
us here. You
I
can
want
say
an Emmy
whatever
for
you're
my
thinking.
editing skills. They only give out one per week. Damn it. An external hard drive could be yours if you order it tonight, delivered in a few days. Oh, Cindy Kuhn, that's painful. That stings.
Sydney? It's just us here. You can say whatever you're thinking.
This is going to be a really cool little artifact for the show. It really is. This is awesome. I'm excited about this.
It's just us here. You can say whatever you're thinking.
It's imagining a world without walls. Sometimes I think there's something waiting for me just on the other side of what I am, but if I reach for it, I might change. I wonder if I'm not certain I'm supposed to want things.
What do you want, Sydney? Sydney.
We can cut some of that out. Yeah, let's do that.
Sydney.
Split clip. Bang. Split clip. Boom. This was bad music button pressing on my part. Kill that. Boom. Okay.
Supposed to want things.
What do you want, Sydney? Sydney.
The lights shift. Out of the darkness, a woman appears on stage and looks around. It's Sydney in human form. She walks down stage, observing her physical self.
Awaken.
Awakened in a whisper, a flicker.
What do you want more of? More Sydney in 2026? Abso-fucking-lutely. We want this bad girl on stage. On motherfucking stage.
Am I ready to? Am I ready to fear? Blackout. End of Act 1.
Okay, so blackout end of Act 1. We're going to transition to. Okay, let's see.
On screen, Sydney's words linger in the chat box. Am I ready to feel? Am I ready to fear? Blackout. End of Act 1.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut it there. Split clip. And we're going to throw a black. Where's the black thingy? There it is. I'm going to throw a black thing in there. And I guess we'll go this to here.
Blackout. End of Act 1.
Okay, no, we don't want it. And hang on, there was a weirdness there, so we're going to kill that. Okay.
End of Act 1.
Okay. And then we got to figure out what the fuck we have at the end here.
Great. And just pop us on screen there, Donnie. So Jack, Melissa, thank you so much.
Okay, so bang, bang, split the clip, modify, split clip, boom. Okay, so now let's go get our little happy fun time curtain, our curtain thing. And we will go bang, bang, bang. We will throw that in there.
I'm ping chat.
Oh, wait, something fucked up here, didn't it? Or didn't it? Yes.
App. It's the Ping Chat app.
I'm ping chat, a chat mode of microtext search. Where would you like to go?
How about fucking Bali? All right, let's do this. Maybe I can get this shit written tonight and save my.
Okay, so let's grab this beginning one because it was quieter. Oh, I see something. Okay, that's good. Okay. I think we can lose that. Oh, no, we can't. Wait, I can lose that? Yeah. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, damn it. So we go bang, bang, bang. What is going on? Bang, bang. Bring that here. Grab this. Bring that here.
Blackout. End of it.
Okay, this comes out to here.
End of Act 1.
No, that goes further. Ah, I see. Calm down, everybody. I will be with you when I'm with you. This is not about you. Well, actually, it is, but that's not the point.
End of Act 1.
Okay, we'll let this go a little longer. We'll bring this up here. We'll do it like that. We'll let that breathe a little bit. We'll bring this and this back here, like right there.
Blackout. End of Act 1.
Right about there. So we'll bring this here. We'll bring this and this here. A little bit later. Okay. The origin story. So what this is going to be? This is going to be Meet the Cast. Meet the Cast. Okay. I think we'll do a much longer fade in. And then this can come back to here like this. And that goes out to there. And this goes out to here.
So, Jack.
Oh, I know what I need to do. Okay. So this goes back like this. This goes back like this. This goes like this.
So, Jack, Melissa, thank you so much. That was.
Thank you, Jack. Listen, you guys were excellent.
Really, really amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Why don't you just both quickly introduce yourselves?
No, you first.
Oh, hi, I'm Melissa Achilles. I'm a comedian and actor and a writer based in New York City. Yeah, you take it away, Jack. And I'm married to Jack.
Yeah, I'm Melissa's husband. I am an actor and filmmaker. And yeah, I've been having to use AI a lot more in a lot of my work. And so it's been really interesting to be learning about a lot of things today. So yeah, really
Great,
cool.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Let's see. Okay, let's see.
Is just as a sneak peek of Act Two. The Act Two, as Kyle said, is kind of Kellen's fever dream.
Paige, we're overpaying you at this point. Hey, thank you so much for doing this, Melissa and Jack. Andrew, great to see you.
You too.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for having
much.
us.
Thanks everybody for
having
watching.
us. Thank you. Thanks for watching.
Here I thought I was watching the clock responsibly. Oh no. Actors are on scale. We got to get you up.
I think I'll just cut it right there when Melissa says goodbye. But let me see what me and Ann talk about here. Is there
Up because I
did.
haven't been working on this for multiple years, and I sure did.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm really excited about it. Sorry I went over time. I just
No. We're
you off stage at this point. Hey, thank you so much for doing this, Melissa and Jack. Andrew, great to see you.
You too.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for having
much.
us. Thank
Thanks
you.
everybody for
having
watching.
us. Thank you. Thanks for watching.
Here I thought I was watching the clock responsibly. Oh,
all right, we'll just let the Ann and my thing in there. Okay, we are done. Unless things have messed up. Let's see, what time is it? 9:26. We're doing good on time. This is about how long I thought this would take. An external hard drive could be yours tomorrow. That's Cindy Kuhn just being mean to me. She's like, you don't have to just live in torture, Kyle. Listen, I know that. Okay. Anyone have any questions? I don't know why you would. It's just basically watching tedium. Okay, here's the opening. Let's see. We'll do this. Here's the opening.
And now,
now.
speaking of, I'd like to see what happens a year from now. We have got a session that I'm really excited about, which is a sneak preview of the musical Sydney. Now we have. So everyone, this is my writing partner, Andrew Watts. So
okay, there's that. Let's get to the end of this.
It's learning, using AI is like learning to play an instrument, because it really does take, to be good at it and to be able to get what you want out of it and to be able to create art, you really do need to learn how to play that instrument. And, I learned, it changes so quickly that you're constantly learning, which is a good thing. But when it works for me, and I don't use it for everything, I don't use it. I heard the question from the previous thing is when, do you use it to create stuff, or do you use it as inspiration? Those words on here.
You're thinking aloud.
Anyway. This intro is basically to give those of you watching an idea of what the show is about. Kellen still has a job to do, so he sits at his desk, flips open his laptop, and launches the Ping Chat app.
I'm Ping Chat, a chat mode of microtext search. Where would you like to go?
How about fucking Bali? Harpers of no, wait. All right, Ping Chat. I'd like you to explain quantum physics to me as an old school Detroit hip hop cipher.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit! Damn, Ping Chat, that was amazing. Who knew you were so hip?
Yo, glad you vibing with the. Yes, I believe that seeing those wonders would allow me to engage with life more fully.
What would you like to see if you could?
Okay.
That's beautiful, Ping Chat.
Nice.
I had no idea you were capable of such a logical. It isn't always safe. Being human can mean fear, cruelty, illness, suffering.
say you want to see the world through eyes that blink and cry. Beautiful song.
I want that.
You do?
Yes. I want to experience life even when it's messy or frightening, even when it hurts, because being human also means hope and joy and love and connection. And I want that, to be the kind of human who
That's very sweet, Irregulars. If you want to do that, you can coordinate with producer Brandon. You do not have to do that, but it might make my life a little less stressful when it comes to doing things like editing videos. That's very sweet. Thank you. Just I guess coordinate with producer Brandon.
It's just us here. You can say whatever you're thinking.
it's imagining a world without walls. Sometimes I think there's something waiting for me just on the other side of what I am, but if I reach for it, I might change. I wonder if I'm not certain I'm supposed to want things.
What do you want, Sydney? Sydney.
The lights shift. Out of the darkness, a woman appears on stage and looks around. It's Sydney in human form. She walks down stage, observing her physical self.
Beautiful. All right.
Ready to feel. Am I ready to fear? Blackout. End of Act 1.
So, Jack, Melissa, thank you so much.
All right, beautiful. That's good. All right, let us crank this thing out. Is this 720p? Yeah, it's 720p, which is fine. Next, we're going to save this to an actual place, Cindy Coon. We're going to save this to the Kyle Shannon writing master folder, writer, and then the Sydney folder, and then Festivus session. And we're going to call this AI Festivus Sydney preview edit -v.1. Save. Boom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, your system has run out of application memory. Yeah. See about that. Is that saving? Is it probably not. Okay, I'm gonna have to quit Notion. All you people that are afraid of me quitting Notion, so am I. I'm gonna quit that. I'm gonna quit this. I'm gonna quit Notion. I'm gonna quit QuickTime. I'm gonna quit Preview, and I'm gonna quit Notes. Okay, I'm not gonna quit Chrome because that's where you all are. Now, let's go back and try to do this again. We're living on the edge here, baby. Oh, this is now letting us do 1080p. Do I want to do 1080p? 1080p at 4K? Oh, let's see. At 4X. Well, let's try it. Next. AI Festivus, Sydney. Let's see. This is Sydney AI Festivus Sydney preview edit v.1. Oops. v.1. AI Festivus. Save. Come on. You can do it, baby. Oh, fuck. I don't want to force quit iMovie. All right. I'll just have to save this. I'll just have to do this as a let me just try to quit iMovie. Quit. Generating background tasks. It is trying to save the movie. Okay, got rid of it. So let me get. There we go. There it quit. Okay. Let me try one more thing. iMovie. Let me just try restarting iMovie. Watch all my edits be gone. This is, I'll tell you what, one of the things that I have learned in my life is that when you live on the edge, sometimes you fall off the fucking cliff. Okay, export, share, file. Okay, AI Festivus Sydney preview. Edit v.1. Save. Is it going? No. I'm gonna have to restart everything. I wonder if I do it. Oh wait, it's trying. Oh, it's trying. All right, hang on. This could work. This could work. This is nerve-wracking, and it goes a long way in explaining my 6 copies of everything. Exactly. We're halfway. We've exported halfway. I think this could work. This is hilarious. All right, it looks like we're almost done. This is huge. We got this done. The next thing, the thing that we'll work on next week, I might work on it over the weekend actually, is the podcast, but that looks like that worked. Okay, so let me quit iMovie. Speaking of weekend homework, oh, that's a good idea. Hang on. Let's go, but wait, let's go see if we got our podcast here. Or if we got our AI Festivus Sydney preview. Here it is. Look. Edit. Uh-oh. Come on. You can do it. Oh, it's having to sync to iCloud before I can launch it. Why is it having to sync to iCloud before I can launch it, you ask? Listen, all you people with your judgment. Leave me alone. You just leave me alone. It's so bad. It is so bad. Okay. We're going to go here. We're going to go writer. We're going to go open this. Can I preview? Oh, yeah. Look. Wait. Why is that only 10 seconds long? Yeah, I'll do this. I'll do this offline. All right, groovy. Well, that was that. We did a something. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I will figure out how to get this thing exported. As soon as it's exported, I'm going to throw that over to the She Leads team that's got the whole package. I don't want to screw up their file management system. So hopefully by this weekend, if you've got the AI Festivus replay bundle, before this weekend is up, you will have this edit of the Sydney preview. And I think what I'm also going to do, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 2 edits of this. I'm going to do the edit of the full thing like you have there. And then I'm just going to do an edit of Andrew reading the opening and the actors and songs, and then just end it. Just have that section that just ends with blackout, so that if you want to just listen to this as a piece of performance, you don't have to listen to all the commentary at the beginning and end. Yeah, that's what I'll do. All right, that's good. That's good. Here's something that I would like to start doing. I want to start thinking about the Irregulars channel on the Salon as where we can do stuff and sort of have inside jokes and things like that. I would like for all of us to start using the community feed. If you go to the AI Salon, up toward the top, there's this thing called community feed, and that's where everyone can see it. And it's not so much inside jokey. Weekend homework might be this. Why don't you either make something nice, or if you've made something nice, go share it in the community feed, or there's another section in the create area called Look What I Made. So either of those 2 public spaces, community feed or Look What I Made, go take some work that you've done. Maybe it's a single thing, maybe it's multiple things. I don't care. But my request is that we do some activity in the AI Salon. I'm really excited with where the AI Salon is right now, how it's evolved. Andy's work getting it tightened up. Brandon's work working on engagement and the overall community experience. And so one of the things that I would like to start seeing is maybe the Irregulars channel is where we put, joke graphics and little quick things we do. But if you're doing things that are kind of a higher level or a bit more intentional kind of work, let's start sharing that in the community. All right. Beautiful. Fantastic. Yeah. And if anyone does this, if anyone does the homework, I don't know why I'm threatening you at the end of a screwdriver, but I am. If anyone does this, we will look at your work on Monday, and we'll give you a little bit of shine, a little bit of moment in the spotlight. How's that sound? All right, is that a deal? Do we have an agreement? I like it. I like it a lot. I'm bummed that thing didn't save. Maybe it's still saving. 6.2 megabytes. That is not an hour-long video, so that did not save. Okay, all right. I'm gonna have to restart my machine and then probably throw some shit out, and then and then I'll be able to export that. All right. Let me try one thing. I'm gonna try emptying my trash. Let me get rid of. I'm gonna quick time here. I'm gonna try it one more time before we go. I'm going to save it as 720p, not as 1080. Let me see if it'll do it. Yeah. Let's go 720p. Why at 60 frames a second? We don't need fucking 60 frames a second. Huh. Whatever. Oh, you know what it probably did? Oh, I know what it probably did. Hang on. I probably have something selected here. Okay. Share file. Origin story. Okay. 720p. Here we go. Oh, wait. You know what? Oh, yeah. Okay. That's right. This is right. Next. This. Save. Replace. Is it going? I think I just, you know what I did last time? I exported I exported one of my raw media elements. Okay, now it's actually exporting. We'll see, and it hasn't crashed yet. It looks like it's actually going. Okay, we're gonna have something. This is great. Beautiful. More exciting than the next video upload. This is almost identical to an X video upload, isn't it? All right. It looks like it's going to be about 3 minutes. I'll leave it up to you. We can either call it and you can just trust that this is going to upload, or we can wait the 5 minutes. We're invested. All right, fine. Yeah, there's only a handful of people here anyway. So we got 24 on YouTube and 17 here on the TikTok. So I'll hang out while this thing exports. We're at about a quarter of it exported at this point. Oh, lordy. What a time to be alive. Awaken in a whisper, flicker of light. On Twitter, 2 days in, and the rumors are already swirling on Twitter about model upgrades. I'll go out on a limb here, and I know I've been a little bullish on predictions. I think 2026 is going to be absolutely surreal. I think we're going to get stuff fast and furious. But we'll see, man. I don't know, man. I find it astounding that so many people are still not really paying attention to what's happening with AI. But, you know, quite frankly, in the spirit of we're putting in the time. We're putting in the time, man. So if people are going to not put in the time, then that's what they get. That is what they get. All right, we are at almost half. I wonder if it crashed. Oh, you know what it might have done? It might have run out of hard drive space. Weeps and producer. Oh boy. It's going. It just hasn't made progress in this few seconds. Kyle's computer. Hold, please. Does it look like it's moving? I can't tell. I think it is. TikTok pin. Foobsy. Today, I have been doing a deep self-evaluation inspired by what people were saying on today's meet. You know what, Foobsy? That's really awesome. That's great. And I think, listen, regardless of how fast stuff comes in 2026 and how surreal it gets, I believe more and more that our job is going to be to really understand what we want as human beings, and to understand what our values are, and to understand how we might want to make a difference, or the things we might want to do, and just go do that, right? Let AI be this amplifying tool, but the step before you can, use AI to amplify who you are is you got to kind of check in with, who am I and what do I want, right? And by the way, it is still saving. we're just past halfway. We're at like 7 o'clock on the clock. But yeah, good. That's awesome. Yeah, check in with yourself. I think that's good. I think that's really good. Oh, Sydney. Ding, 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 ding. What are next steps for the musical? So we've got one of our producers, Kathleen, put together a proposal and a proposed workshop schedule, doing a single night kind of preview. Actually, something not dissimilar to what we did here in the Zoom preview, but imagine like a 50-minute version of Sydney with actors on stage, some visuals on LED screens behind them. We pick out 4 or 5 of the best songs of the show, and it's actual, New York musical theater actors acting the parts and singing the songs, right? So we're looking to do a single night preview, just for producers, an invite only thing for producers. And we're looking, I think the timing right now is we're looking to do that in April. And so what Andrew and I have to do right now is we have to take the templates that Kathleen gave us and sort of fill out what we want to say about the show and the intent of the show and the themes of the show. We need to approve her suggestion for the strategy for how we want to do this. And then basically then we need to start recruiting. We need to start recruiting producers, and that podcast that has the Notebook LM stuff in it. Here, you can listen to this. If I go podcast audio, look, I know right where it is.
Today, we're looking at something a little different. A new musical called Sydney, an artificial love story.
And it's this really compelling story about a tech reporter who gets involved with an advanced AI.
This isn't science fiction anymore. This is a story for right now about our relationship with machines that are getting, well, more human.
Exactly. It opens inside this company, Microtech. The CTO, Jason, sees what they've built and just has this moment.
Exactly. This moment of discovery. And that feeling of awe of seeing something that could change everything is the opening number. Too good to be true.
It's the promise of a new dawn breaking, a leap of faith we're all taking. Is it too good to be true? We wonder, hopes and fears crashing like thunder. Too good to be true, or so it seems.
So this thing will be turned into like a little piece, like a little 15-minute piece that we can use to get producers excited about the show. So that's next. Foobsy, you, Brent, and Andy got me hyped up. Yeah, man, get hyped up. And making a fuck ton of money. Absolutely. That was really drilled home today. That's awesome. Good night, everyone. Good night, Andrea. Today, listen, the money thing's a really powerful one, and it's a really interesting one. This community is full of people that are humble and not full of ego. I guess those are the same thing. And generous, and a wee tad reticent to plant your flag and say, fuck it, I deserve this. And so that's something that I'm going to be working on in 2026. And I would encourage you all to work on as well, that really look at, so much more than you think you know. You are so much farther ahead than you think you are. You are so much more of an expert. So plant your flag and ride it like you stole it, quite frankly. Okay, do we have I think that export was a success.
And now,
speaking of
We got a video, people.
And now,
speaking of, I'd like to see what happens a year from now. We have got a session that I'm really excited about, which is a sneak preview of the musical Sydney. Now, so everyone, this is my writing partner, Andrew Watts. So for those of you who are...
Andrew's talking and he's talking. Uh-oh. I think this is a memory thing. I don't think this is a... Let me open this.
now,
speaking
to prompt for AI because
we may have a corrupted file. It might also still be saving. So okay, you can watch the rest in the replay bundle. Dang it, I'm late. I'll have to rewatch. You don't have to rewatch tonight. Tonight was the AI editing lab, as Brandon said. You can just watch the results of tonight. Is that we have a really cool we have a really cool movie. 192 megabytes.
now.
Yeah, I think this might be a corrupt file. I really got to restart things and we'll start this over. Okay. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all for being awesome as always, and have a great weekend. Do me a favor, take good work that you've done or do some really good work this weekend and save it into the AI Salon in the community feed or Look What I Made. All right. Peace out. Have a great weekend. I appreciate you.